All right, we're back. Get in here, gamers. Get in here, gamers. Dude, after the stream yesterday, I was just walking around going, 5 Nights at Freddy's stream. Something, poop and pee.
Got your mixtape in the mail today. I wasn't prepared for how much of a nostalgia trip getting a new cassette would be. Took me right back to my childhood.
Thank you so much for the support. Thanks for grabbing the mixtape. I think there might be a few of those left. But you can get them on the merch store. Command merch if you want the link. Goof Bread Animates. Thank you for joining. Welcome to being a Chad. A Chad of all things. The highest level of chattery. I was also thinking I wish one of those lines in the Living Tombstone song like went a little harder. Like, I want to throw you out like a broken TV. Imagine if it was like, I want to throw you out because you're fucking garbage. I really hate you. I hope that you fuck. Well, they do say die in a fire. I wish it could have been meaner.
Hey, made it to a stream. Hey. Adult life prevents.
Bun, thank you for the 2-spot. Thanks for being a member. I appreciate the support. Welcome to the stream. Thanks, people, for grabbing the stream. Grabbing the stream. Grab it. Thank you. I swear every day I lose so much brain processing power, and I fear that I have but a few months left. FNAFs mean more F-bombs, yeah, for sure. I did some.
Have you listened to the Burning Alive FNAF song?
Have we? I don't think we have, but we bring the boom! Indeed. Burning Alive. We'll check it out.
I dropped all of my money into your pocket.
Please don't drop all of your money. Thank you for the 10-spot. Goof Bread Animates. Appreciate the support. Please don't give all your money to a streamer. I hate when I do that. Yeah, same. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one. We've okay, reacting to FNAF songs. Cool. It's in here. It's in here. We've got something a little different. We got an artist we haven't listened to yet in these 2 streams that we've done. So there's a lot of artists we haven't listened to. But we've got You Belong Here by none other than JT Music. Absolutely goated.
Okay, I'll give it to a scammer instead.
Okay, well, that was just unnecessary. JT, absolute heat writer. Amazing. It's mostly, hell yeah, it is. Rap's damn good. We did a song together. He rapped damn good on that. I actually wrote a lot of that rap, by the way. The song we did together. But he fixed the flow for a lot of it. Anyway, let's get into You Belong Here. Back in the day when you could just use gameplay footage.
Say you're gonna get that yoinky splowinky or it's off with your, IDK something threatening here.
What's that mean? I'm sorry, I got derailed by that super chat. Goofbread, thank you for the 5-spot. What does that mean? Yoinky Splinky sounds like it would go hard, though. All right. Back to it. Okay.
My name is Eggs Benedict, but I won't be working the breakfast shift. This job had no prerequisites. Does that mean I should have been hesitant instead of just accepting it? Cause I'm digging up a couple skeletons with artificial intelligence. I'd better quit now, to hell with this. Nope, I can't now, too late, this elevate.
This is older, right? Is this an older one from JT? 8 years ago. Yeah, it is insane to hear the improvement in a lot of these artists, because we're starting with the most popular stuff, which is usually the older stuff. And that was sick. That was really, really good. It's just wild to be like, oh, I thought JT was way better than this. It's like, oh, well, this is time developed. Oh, it's so good. It's so crazy to think about.
Going down to my grave underground, look around on the town, can escape. Freaking out, I'm how many hours away? Feels like I've been down here for days. This free pizza voucher can wait. Not gonna lie, not proud of the pay. Hey, boss, how about a raise? Mechanical.
We're going back talking about prosody. Opposite issue we usually run into. The flow is immaculate. When you are this high tier of a lyricist, of a songwriter, of a rapper, your prosody is going to be insane. Your lyrical flow is going to be so fun to listen to and also difficult to perform. It's so, the flow's insane. Dude's out of it.
Nope, I can't now, too late. This elevator's going down to my grave underground. Look around on the town, can escape. Freaking out, I'm how many hours away? Feels like I've been down here for days. This free pizza voucher can wait. Not gonna lie, not proud of the pay. Hey, boss, how about a raise? A mechanical clown with a powerful gaze. Locked in a coffin, bound like a
double
slave.
time.
Frag Frandbar.
What? Goofbread animates with the 2-spot. Thank you. Frag Frandbar indeed. Oh man, these are going to be way tougher to critique because I'm not a rapper, and also this is just like this stuff's going to be like on another level. So far, the only thing I can nitpick about is the production. Like, and this is just clearly an older song. This mix is definitely just very vocal forward, very focused on lyrics. It's about the performance and very little else.
Boss, how about a raise? A mechanical clown with a powerful gaze. Locked in a coffin, bound like a slave. Counted the plates coming out of a vase that she found any way to get out of a cage. Maybe, what? They're not so bad, baby. Yeah, just stop, relax.
However, the lorgma is off the charts. Without the context of FNAF, which I totally get, especially when it's like when it's all about the lyrics and you got to write so many lyrics, it's going to be dialed in. It is going to be hyper focused on the content that it is based from. So without the context of FNAF, this sounds insane. This is like crazy talk. Plexi, thank you for joining.
Found any way to get out of a cage? Maybe. What? They're not so bad, baby. Yeah, just stop, relax. Sorry that I can't help you out.
Yes, you can. We'll tell you how.
Ooh, okay.
But I wanna leave. I just gotta leave.
You know that something's going wrong here.
And she's watching me. Now she's on to me.
All right, let's break down this hook.
And we'll tell you how. Can't help but feel like you belong here.
But
Can't help but feel. I wish that went up. Can't help but feel like you belong here. Yeah, and I get staying on that lowered note for suspense, but I wanted it to resolve at that point.
You have. Can't help but feel like you belong here.
But I wanna leave. I just gotta leave.
You know that something's going wrong here.
And she's
Something's going wrong here. That's fine.
watching me. Now she's on to me.
Come find out what's been going on here.
It's my project.
I think using the ear syllables, like something here, I think I would have liked to have seen a change. I think finding a different word scheme for this part of the hook might have been interesting. It's not necessarily bad. It's not that I necessarily like dislike. It's just like maybe I would have liked to seen something different here. But that's not the worst.
Caught up to me. Can't help but feel like I'm a pawn here. Is that honesty when they talk to me?
Remember the crew?
Yes, I do.
Foxy, Bonnie, Freddy, too.
But who the heck are the rest of you? And why has anybody been renting you?
Welcome, eggs, I guess you're new.
Yep, just got here. Can I get the scoop?
Sure you can, I'll get you
I love that dirty bell on the upbeat.
From eggs, I guess you're new.
Yep, just got here. Can I get the scoop?
Sure you can. I'll get you through my simple guidance. Sure
Right
makes
here?
sense to you. You'll need a vet to get to every room. There's plenty of work we've left to do. Make sure everybody's at the proper station. Shop them for a little motivation.
Ooh. It was like distractingly good. I wasn't listening to the vocals at all. I just love that ride, man. That was gross.
Sure
I
you
love
can.
it.
I'll get you through my simple guidance. Should make sense to you. You'll need a vet to get to every room. There's plenty of work we've left to do. Make sure everybody's at the proper station. Shop them for a little motivation.
Okay. Cool. There's not much to say with that. It's like, yeah, this is a really, really well written, fantastic flow, insanely difficult and stellar execution of more or less just narrating the story.
Wow, that sounds awful ruthless.
Foxy's watching, stop moving. Laura, here's your footsteps.
Wait, was that Freddy? Don't look yet. There's something with the air quality, cause I'm breathing hard and it's hard to see. All these designs are monstrous.
Ooh, breathing hard to see. Double hard. We love double hard. I said what I said. I don't even regret that one.
Yeah, there's something with the air quality, cause I'm breathing hard and it's hard to see. All these designs are monstrosities. Why would a robot need lots of teeth? Try not to walk.
A huge thing that is so impressive, and I know that this is like one of the most expected elements, but sometimes lyricists are able to find things that rhyme that I'm just like, how did you even conjure those syllables?
And it's hard to see. All these designs are monstrosities.
Monstrosities, lots of teeth, quality, like,
There's something with the air quality, cause I'm breathing hard and it's hard to see. All these designs are monstrosities. Why would a robot need lots of teeth? Try not to walk.
dude. The vocabulary, the dictionary of some of these people's brains is so vast and unending. And meanwhile, I'm like, I don't know, throw in just is a nice way, put just there. It's like, all right, what about this one? Just. So.
Walk into the jaws of beast, either that or a spring lock chomping me.
Yeah, oh, the rhyme scheme's still going. Abdi, A-A-E, that is.
Is there anyone alive who can talk to me?
You want the scoop? Follow me.
That was such a long sequence to hold that rhyme scheme. That was so sick.
Don't make a sound if something drops here.
I'm not shy.
Did that change?
Don't make a sound if something drops here.
I think it's different. Hold up. 223.
Can't help but feel like you belong here.
Yeah, it's different, and I like what it does this second time better. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot more. It's different lyrics and it's a different melody. Because and the melody specifically, I think, is an improvement. Because the first one is na na da da na 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 na, and it was just kind of droning on one note, and it felt like it wanted to resolve. Whereas this one does not drone. The melody moves around a lot, which to me makes it feel okay to end it on an unsettling, unresolved note.
Scoop, follow me. Don't make a sound if something drops here.
Oh, that's sick. That's so cool. That's so much cooler. Okay, we're back in.
Not shocking them like they're shocking me.
Drop, crawl, and pray, but we do not hear.
Did not know how awful this job could be.
Can't help but feel like you belong here.
Am I part of them? Are they part of me?
You'll do a phenomenal job here.
Ooh.
Have you listened to The Party Isn't Over by JT Music? Less rap in my opinion. Or Stay Calm by Griffinilla.
Let's add those to the list. The Party Isn't Over by JT. The Party Isn't Over, JT. And Stay Calm by Griffinilla. Cool. Okay. I didn't think it would happen. I didn't think this would occur, but I think we found somewhere in a JT music song where the prosody, where the flow, where the syllables could be a little better. You'll do a phenomenal job here.
You should listen to You Can't Hide.
I think we did You Can't Hide previously, and that will be uploaded. Thank you for the support. We might do another one updated. Phenomenal. 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 We know you'll do a good old. You'll do. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I think unless that's a reference to specific dialogue, I think the word choice is what this line is, how this line kind of shot itself in the foot, because that's just a rough word. You'll do a phenomenal. Yeah, that's just a tough line. Which, oh no, one line out of the dozens and dozens in this song doesn't quite flow as well as maybe it could. Oh, deal breaker. 1 out of 10. F tier.
I don't know what she pretends not to be.
Ooh, swing bridge.
Not to be.
Yes. Okay. I saw I'm the ringleader and got really, really nervous. I got really, really nervous that it was gonna flow weird. But that one, that was a hell of a good execution. Yep, love that. Okay, sometimes the lyrics though, I'm just like, I gotta look and be like, what are we doing here? I feel like that could have been so much cooler. Let's listen to the next. Maybe the next line will wrap that. I get it. I understand. I don't think Till You've Seen Into My Dreams. I don't think that was worth it. I don't think that was strong enough of a line to put in lyrics about ice cream. Like, if anything, flipping those two, like, you don't know a dream till you've seen into my nightmare, or you've seen my nightmare. I think nightmare could have been used. I think there could have been more potential. Okay. So not my favorite part of the song.
Touch, you've opened up to me. Just stuck down here, that would suck to be. But I'm walking out of that front door to go home with a little bowl of popcorn. Where there are no monsters, just me and my soap operas. And why do I?
That's fun. That's fun. That's one of those things where it's like,
popcorn.
Popcorn, opera, monster. It's like I could kind of see it, so it comes down to like a good execution.
If you haven't already, a lot of DA Games library is top notch. Personally recommend moving up in the world and Madman.
Jason with the 5 spot. Yeah, we stand the lad. The games. We'll definitely be doing more. I'll add those two specifically. The world. Madman. Dag. Amos. Back. Amos. Okay. There
are no monsters, just me and my soap
Have you done
operas. And
Total
why do I
Insecurity
keep
by
on
Rocket
returning?
Music?
You think by now we'd all be learning? What's the story in all this clutter? Give me more than exotic butter. Some cryptic lines will be fine. Keep your innards and I'll keep mine. She's pulling strings, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of puppet I've been. Never gonna let her get under my skin.
The purple guy gonna like him.
Ooh, the execution of that line was cold. That was cold.
Be fine. Keep your innards and I'll keep mine. She's pulling strings, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of puppet I've been. Never gonna let her get under my skin.
The purple guy gonna like him.
That was sick. That was ominous. That had vibes.
Have you listed to More Than Metal by Paledoptera?
Okay, I appreciate the suggestions. What we can do is I'll be reading suggestions like in between songs, and then after we're done reacting for the day, because I still want to do this. And you don't have to super chat to give us. It's not like pay to give it a suggestion. Like I will add these. I will add these, but I'm just saying you don't have to do that. I appreciate it. The support is supporting, but you don't have to do that. It's okay. Don't feel like, oh, maybe if I super chat, it'll get added. We're working on list details, and we'll talk more about that in a bit. But thank you. No, you don't have to. My bad. No apologies. It's all good. It is super chill. It's vibes. It's more just like, hey, you know what? Let's just wait until like in between songs, and we'll do that. But thank you. No shame, no bummer whatsoever. The support is always appreciated. We're just in here and we want to get through this. And now back to this line.
To figure out what kind of puppet I've been. Never gonna let her get under my skin.
The purple guy gonna like him.
Oh, it's so cold, man. It is so cold. What an execution. Oh, fire. Ooh, we haven't talked about the production. We talked about the production earlier. It's very vocal here because it's very vocal forward. But right here, I actually really like the. I don't even know what they are. It's like mimicking sidechain, but it doesn't sound sidechain compressed. It just sounds like a synth that's going da 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 da. Ooh, the cutout. There we go. That's how you vary it up. It's so simple. It's such a simple, easy thing to do. It's so intuitive, but it hits. It just hits. Take it out. Sick. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So that was You Belong Here by JT Music. Always solid. Always fire stuff from JT Music. One of the GOATs. Most of the critiques we have for this just comes from the fact that this is an older song. So, JT's developed as an artist, as a writer. Production has improved over time. But overall, like there's not much to say. Again, I'm a little less qualified as far as analysis for a lot of this stuff because I'm not a rapper. So when we do stuff that's more melody focused, more melodic, that's the same thing. I don't know how else to say it. Basically, if it's not rap and it's not just like pure electronic, we have a little bit more to say. We have a little bit more to break down. But when you are a fantastic lyricist and your flow is just untouched, like there's not much to say. It was solid. It was sick. There were only like a couple lines where it's like, I probably would have done that different. The syllable emphasis was a little jarring. Not the worst thing in the world. I would say, because I know how much better JT's stuff gets, so I'm already preemptively comparing it to now. I think this one gets a 7. I think this gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Again, not a rapper, but I've definitely heard more stuff from other artists, including JT, in the same field that are doing the same thing, but just it's better. You know what I mean? And I think that's sick. If anything, it's great that, you know, if you go back and listen to an old song and it doesn't rate very high, that's just like, hey, I've improved, which is badass. So yeah, overall, I think that's where we land. And that's another one. That's another one. I got to mark it off. Cool. Cool. Okay. So, with adding suggestions, I have a spreadsheet that just has a bunch of stuff we do. I'll figure out how to post the list eventually, because it would be good for people to consult it so that they don't, you know, chat things we've already seen. Not that like it's a big deal if people chat things, because it like we don't expect them to know everything, but it would be good to have that resource to be like, hey, here's the songs we've done. And like, God forbid, which has already happened, that someone super chats a suggestion we've already done. That's just feels bad, man. But those suggestions have been added. Let me add a few from chat as of right now. Let's see. Here, okay, I've never heard Eyes in the Dark by Max Rena.
There is this great Five Nights at Fuckboys song called Inhale My Dong.
I've heard of that. It's a good one. It's a real good one. Pizza the Action Stupendium. I think Left Behind. Is Left Behind not on here? It's a short list right now, too, so. That's literally the song. We were just talking about that song. That's so crazy. What are the odds? What are the odds? Somebody was asking about Rocket Music earlier. Rocket Music is on the blacklist. That is not to say there's like beef or anything was done wrong. Their copyright owners do not allow reactions and declined a fair use ticket, which again, copyright owners or whoever runs the copyright, that's totally in their right to do. It just means that we cannot and will not be using their stuff. And as time goes on, we're probably going to find a lot more artists that do that. And again, that's just sometimes you submit your stuff to copyright and that's just what automatically happens and you don't even do it. I know my hands are off of a few tracks that if I could, maybe I could change how they're treated in the copyright system, but it's a ton of work. It's a huge hassle and I don't think anyone's like using it. So, but that is to say and I feel like that's another valuable resource for other people who might want to do this, is having a list of like, hey, in my experience, these are the ones that allow you to monetize. These are the ones that don't allow you to monetize. And then there's some where I'm just not sure yet. Have you listened to Mangle by this dude NateWantsToBattle? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That one's fine, I think. From what I remember, that song's fine. Appreciate the support, though. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Gato Paint. Very cool. Very, very cool and good. Appreciate it. Man, if YouTube lets you gift memberships, I would totally be like someone gift them. Let's see. Sweet Dreams by Aviators. Okay. Knowing what songs are saying. Yeah. What else we got? What else we got?
Are you the fishmonger?
Goofbread animates? I don't know. I honestly cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. Memory by Rock. We literally. Okay. Rocket Gaming is on the blacklist. We don't react to Rocket Gaming. Or, no, Rocket, whatever. Yeah. Stuck in. Yo, that's a great idea. Stuck in Your Room by Sean Christmas. Great artist. Great FNAF song. Sick. We've already done Break My Mind. That video actually just got re-uploaded today. Is that the one that went up today? Reflection by JT, and I think that is enough additions for now. And again, that's not to say we're going to react to it today. It's just added to the list. Right now, we have about 30 songs on the list, and obviously there's way more than that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do another BRB there because your boy's bladder's the size of a BB. So yeah. So go ahead, refill your bevies, empty the bladdies, get a snack or something if you want, or I don't know, do whatever you want for the next couple of minutes. We're going to play some ads so that hopefully less ads play during the good stuff. Okay.
What's the origin of your YouTube channel name? Gifting memberships on YouTube is always the lowest tier and chooses random subscriber.
All right, we're back. I missed a super chat. Flynn, what's the origin of your YouTube channel name? Gifting memberships on YouTube is always the lowest tier and chooses random subscriber. Yeah, it does. It's the lowest tier. Makes sense. Random people who aren't even in chat. That's kind of cring. Origin of YouTube channel. I like Pokemon. That's it. That's where the channel name comes from. I like the Picklemans. Who doesn't? It's great. It is great. It is great. Our doggos are fine. Doggos are good. It's just allergy season. Well, it's an allergy season. It's one of the allergy seasons of all time. All right. All right. All right, man. All right. We're at an hour and we've gotten two songs down. Okay. Let's move on. Ah! Why did it unmute? Why did it unmute?
Misty turns into Vaporayon.
Honestly, I didn't even know that. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate the 2-spot. Goofbread. Dropping knowledge bombs. Dropping knowledge bombs. All right. We're back with another reaction. We've got Painted Faces by none other than one of the GOATs, Tricky Wee. Big fan, big fan. I believe this is a bit of an older one. 9 years. Yeah. A lot of the ones we're going to start with are found by views, are just like, what are the most popular ones? So a lot of these are going to be older. So this one is older, but Tricky Wee, fantastic creator. Super, super rad individual. I haven't heard much of Tricky Wee's singing, so I am excited to hear this. Painted Faces. Ooh.
It's never satisfied.
Why did I instantly get goosebumps? What's happening? That's crazy. Also, the piano doesn't sound perfectly timed. I could be wrong, but it sounds real. Oh, so good.
It's pulling strings of life tonight.
Ooh, it's like that mic is being eaten, and that delivery is so small, but in like a good way. It's so sick. It's so sick. It's so good.
So many tears and cries.
Nice.
I wonder what it's thinking.
Okay. So, on the note of pronunciation, of prosody, of lyrics, specifically, there are some sounds, and more specifically, vowels that are tricky when you start needing to hold them. E is one of those. So thinking, E is already really tough. And IN, like ing, anything that forces you to shove a syllable into your nasal passage, that like shoves it up there and holding it gets that ing sound. It's ing, the ing. You know what I mean? The ing. So don't love ing just as a syllable to sing.
I wonder what
It's thinking now. Like, I feel like thinking now. No.
It's painted faces, all I see, they're always haunting me.
Oh,
It's
so good though.
strings of life tonight, and flames please buy us time. Oh,
Ooh.
please rewind.
This keeps going. I don't have much to say. I think any quarrels I have with that hook, or maybe just the production. It's under.
Strings of life tonight, and flames please buy us time. Oh,
Okay, I think that repeated line could have stopped there. They already surprised us with a repeat of what sounded like the end of the hook. Does it again. I think what would have been cool is to do that in the very last chorus of the song. It sounds like it's adding to something that's already been established, but it's the first time playing this chorus. So in my opinion, I would have chopped that. I don't know if it does it later or if it does it even more later, but I think for how early it is in the song to be trying to double drive a melody like that, I think it might just be too early for that. Lyrically, which I haven't commented on yet, which is crazy. Lyrically, this is my favorite FNAF song we've reacted to and heard so far. Like, this is, like, lyrically, this is beautiful. And it's not even, I'm not seeing any signs of Lorgma anywhere.
Such wicked thoughts behind a smile, they wander all the while. I wonder what they're thinking.
Thinking again.
It's painted faces, all I see. They're always haunting me. It's blowing strings of life tonight. It sleeps by us time. Oh, please rewind.
Yeah, again, that's where I want the hook to end.
A tainted
Wow, yeah, this isn't quantized.
silence.
That was human.
Silence breaks.
The imperfections there are a tell, but that tell adds to it, in my opinion. Because with how much this, even though it is piano and strings, A, you know, FNAF songs, robotic, blah, blah, blah. B, the fact that her voice is almost in, it's not that it sounds Vocaloid, but it's kind of in the, it's not in a very acoustic vibe realm, if that makes sense. It, like, this almost borders on like slow ballad electronics. So the fact that this sounds like the instruments, or at least the tracking, was completely human is so interesting and so cool.
Silence breaks the cage tonight and then becomes awake.
And the only reason I say or use Vocaloid as a reference is just because, like, the most common voice behind Vocaloid's tone and timbre is similar in execution, because that comes from, you know, a real human performance, or at least like that's what it'll be modeled after. And for whatever reason, like, that is one of the most common timbres of Vocaloids. So it has nothing to do with pitch. It's the execution that makes it feel almost electronic.
A purple plague of rage, it stains the night until the day.
Cool. We love a 5/7 of 6.
The day.
Ooh, we've talked about this in songs before, but 5/7 of 6. Oh my God, here we go. A 5/7 of 6. But basically all you need to know is what that means is it is a chord that really, really makes you want to go to the minor chord. Which is the, okay, let me start over. The minor chord, the relative minor, the sixth, any of those terms is just the root note, the home, where it feels like it can end, but on the sad note. So it's in C sharp minor, E major. So this feels like home. This feels like where you can end the song, but in a sad way. It's like, this is the sad ending, but it's still an ending. So yeah, that's what it is. The minor is the sad ending chord. The relative major is the good ending chord. See, this chord feels like, this is home. This is the house. This is the good ending, but bad ending. That's the sixth. That's the minor. A 5/7 of 6. A 5/7 is typically a chord that makes it, as simply and quickly as I can put it, it makes you want to go. It makes you want to go home. So if we're in E major, this is the home. This is the happy one. We're home. E major. 5/7 of that would be, hear this? You don't want to end on that. This makes you want to go. Oops, sorry, I fucked that up. Etc., etc. The 5/7 of 6 is the 5/7 of the minor, the 5/7 of the sixth chord, the minor chord. It makes you want to go to the sad ending. It's like, oh, give me the sad. It feels like you're building towards it. Give me the sad. Give me, make it hurt so good. That, hear that? Because we're in E major.
Thinking up, learning electric and acoustic. You got any tips to keep it from not exploding? SMH my head.
Okay, back to that. Oh, and then you want to go. It makes you want to go the sad house, the sad ending. That's the 5/7 of 6. It's one of my favorite chords. It's used in a lot of stuff. It's super dramatic. It's almost over dramatic, but it is so useful. It drives such a cool melodic feeling and point. Goofbread Animates, thinking about learning electric and acoustic. Guy tips to keep them from not exploding. An acoustic is very, very much less likely to explode. So maybe there's your answer. Thank you for the 5 spot. And that's the chord. 5/7/6. Wait. Yeah, that. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. And then the 5/7 of 6, which we've talked about in a previous song, you'd think it would go to the sad. You think it's going to go to the sad ending. But it goes to what's called the 4. That. Da, instead of la, because there's your sad ending. But la, da, and we've talked about that. The 5/7 of 6 going into the 4, that chord right there, where instead of going all the way back to the sad house, it actually here's why I think, I don't know, this is how my brain visualizes it. But when you're on the 5/7 of 6, when you go back to the sad chord, when you go back to the sad ending, on a guitar especially, you go up. Your hand moves up. And that's like you just going right up, like everyone did just now. Like that was everyone going straight up into the sad chord. And that's going into the sad place. But when you go to the 4, you pivot. Because going from the 5/7 of 6 to the 4, I'm explaining this in a very confusing way, but going from that suspense chord into the chord that's right up, which is next to it, You're pivoting. You're going a different direction. You're not really sure what this direction may hold, but it's not going right into the sad chord. And to me, sonically, that conveys hope. That's like, I'm not giving up just yet. I'm going to do the guitar one more time so I can explain it better. Because 5/7 of 6, I honestly is technically major 3. So normally that makes you want to go into the minor, into the 6, the sad. But when you go to the 4, it's like, oh, it might be the sad ending, but it might be the good ending. I don't know. The 4 can kind of go anywhere, because when you go, the 4 can go into the 1. The 4 can go into the sad. The 4 can go into the 5. And the 5 really wants to go to the happy ending. And I think that that's so cool that literally the direction that you move on an instrument to do this chord progression can be interpreted in a way that will convey the same feeling, the same mood, the same like journey. You know what I mean? It's so sick. I don't know how long I just talked about one chord, but either way, that is all that is to say, great choice, great composition. By the way, I haven't told anyone this yet, but chat and comments, there will be a test on all of this after, so I hope you're paying attention. 5/7 to 6. Yeah.
It's never satisfied. It's bringing gifts of eventual life. So many tears it's cried. I wonder what it's thinking. It's painted faces, all I see. They're always
It's so warm and yet cold. I know that doesn't make a ton of sense, but like the strings really warm the space for this cold, sad. Oh, it's so good. Ooh. Cool. Hell yeah. Fire. Moving. Monumentous. Captivating. Heartbreaking, but hopeful. Tricky wee with painted faces. Yeah, all of my critiques are just production. I haven't listened to more recent stuff. Yeah, it could have been tracked a little bit better. It could have had a little more polish in the mix. I do love that it at least implies that it doesn't sound super quantized. So I like how human that is. I like how real that is. That's so appropriate for this. There was only like one or two lines where I maybe would have worded it differently. The flow and lyrics of the rest of the song are gorgeous. And just those like one or two little changes would have just been like, all right, this is just like fun to, this just like feels good phonetically from front to back. With that, if I have to rate this, because we already started rating them, I would give, I'm between an 8.5 and a 9. It's up there. It is up there. It also feels weird giving higher or like super low scores like this early in the game because there are a lot.
The ghosts are deep inside you, ref.
Goofbread, thank you for the 2 spot. I got that ref. I made that ref. I give that an 8.5. I feel like we're gonna be getting into a lot more stuff as time goes on. When we look back on these and we start listening to more recent stuff, we're gonna see a lot of improvements from these artists. We're gonna see production, songwriting, everything climb. And I don't want to throw a 9 out just yet, but honestly, that's kind of the only reason I'm not giving it a 9. So we sit at an 8.5. Fantastic. Love it. One of my favorites we've listened to so far. Huge fan. Big fan. But yeah. And that's another one. I don't know how these take half an hour. I'm just like 2 hours. If I don't like dick around too much, 2 hours we can do 5, maybe 6. And we're an hour and a half in and we've done 3. Absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. Because you talk about the major chord for 10 minutes. Okay, look, well, I like chords. Chords are cool. Did I really spend 15 minutes talking about one chord? Oh, a really cool thing I realized today is with... Never mind. Story canceled. Forget it. Nope, nothing. Nothing at all. Never mind. You don't get to hear anything. I'm just gonna sit here. Okay. It's like the teacher says, I'll wait.
Hey, Nate, do you remember that SFM Pokemon animation series you voice acted in once, with Caramata being a jerk?
Yes, I do.
Do you know what happened to that series?
No, I don't. Thank you for the 10 spot, though. What was that? Starter Squad? Yeah, I have no idea. No idea. Okay, the thing I was going to say is a thing I realized with this series with reacting to stuff. Also, if anyone was like waiting for another point, I swear to God, if someone redeems another point and laugh, I'm retiring again. So with listening to all of these songs, and like I said, one of my favorite things to do and what I think for my reactions actually adds value and not just sitting there watching it once and going, damn, that was great. Okay, well, bye. You know what I mean? I like breaking down the songs. I like giving alternative ideas to the execution as well as just dissecting the composition. With that, I have such a good reason to get back into studying music theory, and I am so excited. I'm so excited because I've wanted a good reason, and I know it's a good reason to know theory because you're a musician, but it's one of those things where it's like, well, right now, most of my energy is so reserved for things that are work or the job or whatever. And right now, music theory doesn't really serve the stuff I'm focused on. So as much as I would love to, I have to reserve my brain power for that. Now that we're doing this, I gotta study up on theory. And my God, I'm excited because I fucking love theory. I don't know if you know this. I love music theory. I think it's so cool. I think it's so cool. I'm so stoked. Okay. So chord progression wise, Nothing too interesting, nothing too out of the ordinary, which is like, that's fine. You don't always have to modulate. But I just love borrowing some chords, and this one feels like it didn't really go anywhere too interesting. So it was very safe, which isn't always a bad thing. Or maybe it is. Yeah, it was just kind of on the safer side. It had that like, these are the robots singing kind of feel to it for a lot of the parts, which that's just personal preference for me. When it's too much like, okay, these are robots singing a song about being robots, I'm like, all right. It's fine. Overall, yeah, this is fine. For me, it was just fine. Again, there wasn't much to break down with the composition itself. There was that one rap verse, which, in my opinion, was a little too harsh of a contrast to where, like shock factor is cool, but instead of shock, it was whiplash. So that was a little bit jarring. I'm so biased, but I find Charlie to be such a show stealer. Like, and I say that kind of pissed, because as someone, like I said, who has toured with him, he is a show stealer, and that can be annoying. That can be annoying for the other musicians involved, because when you make yourself look that good, who cares about anybody else? But yeah, Charlie's parts were definitely my favorite. I think they were the strongest. They were also the most, this is a vocalist. This is a singer. This isn't like melodic voice acting, if that makes sense. It's yeah. What was I saying? Oh, melodic voice acting. Like more like, oh, the robots are singing. Like I've said a few times, where it's like, this is just a very good performer, and that's what I prefer when I'm focusing on the music, when I focus on what I'm listening to rather than seeing or trying to understand the concept. So overall, it's really funny. A lot of people are saying that they like the original better because of that reason for Charlie, which is weird because I just said that's why I like this. That's my favorite part. So you're telling me that the original doesn't even have my favorite thing about this song. I think that one gets a 5.5 from me. I think it's a bit above middle of the road. But overall, it just really, it didn't do much for me personally. When I'm looking for like strong vocal performances, interesting things with chord progressions, interesting things to analyze with the music, I don't necessarily see a lot of something too unique. It was just very, very safe. It was a little too safe for me. So yeah, I think that's it. Overall, still great. Go check out the original. Not for me. That's just my rating. If you like it, that's awesome. Go support the creators. And, that's that. There we go. There we go, y'all. 4 in the bag. All right. So, hey, we might do one more. Just letting y'all know there's a chance that we could do one more. But what I will say is we're going to keep doing other stuff once we've listened to one more FNAF song. And we're going to game, we're going to vibe, we're going to yap, we're going to chat. And I encourage you, we did this yesterday and went really, really well. And I'm assuming there's going to be some new people in here. We did this yesterday where we said, hey, once the FNAF songs are done, we encourage you to stick around for a little bit, hang out, chat, vibe, video games. Sometimes I talk about different things going on with what's in the works or different topics, or just maybe chat has something interesting to say and, you know, we talk about that. It's a vibe. It's cool. It's sick.
I would suggest Madman by DA Games.
That I believe is on the list. That is on the list. So yeah. So stick around. It's really cool. Streams have been crushing it. Y'all have been crushing it. Thank you for the support. Maybe stick around for another. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Didn't know we vibe. Bro, we vibe. Vibes are so important. So let's do one more after one more BRB. Again, we're going to play a couple ads so that Twitch hopefully doesn't bombard you with ads while we're actually listening to stuff. And it will be sick. So stick around.
Madman equals GOAT.
And I'm so confused about what to do. Sometimes I want to throw it all away. Ba-da-da-da-da. That song has been in my head since we played Tony Hawk yesterday. Thank you, Mario. Mario's here. So I see chat will not stop talking about a song called Jackie's Box. People are saying don't. People are saying, oh God, please do. And I'm annoyingly curious. And honestly, all of the songs we've been reacting to so far have just been either like, yeah, this is a fine enough song, or this is a banger. And this in chat is making me think that this one's a bit different than what we've been listening to. Now, look. Because someone's saying it's a good representation of the bad FNAF song tropes. I don't ever want to go into a song that someone genuinely worked on and tried to make good content out of, like, oh, here we go, let's get ready for cringe. And even if it is so, like, I don't want to be just mean. If there's something to critique, then we will critique it like adults. Okay? We are all humans here. We are all humans here. Jackie's Box by is it Extra Tuna? It says Extra Tuna. So we are gonna a I thought it was X Trauma. Imagine if that's what it was. And I was like, extra tuna? Okay. We are checking out Jackie's Box, a FNAF Mimic song. I don't even know what the FNAF Mimic is. I am out of it. This was suggested by chat. So, hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to tune in live. And you too can give suggestions. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, we are off to a start. We have this. Oh my God, what is the actual composition name for the circus song? Either way, that bodes. Let's listen. Chat, I have a couple questions. I'm not mad. I'm just curious. What are the lyrics? Contains strong language. All right, well, there's that. Contains strong lyrics, and I can't even like see what the lyrics are. Okay. Hey, a beat, kind of fire. It's got like bullet hell boss music vibes. So it's not a song I would listen to if I were, vibing out. But if I'm looking for a soundtrack for something hype, for something insane going on, like, I don't know, maybe.
Time to play! No, well, time to die! Cause I'm not nice! No, I'm not nice! I'll show you in the face till I make you die! Watch me
Got it. Okay. Okay, kind of vibing. So the chorus effect, the effects on the vocals, great filters. In context, they make a lot of sense. I could 100% believe that this is this animatronic singing this song.
Time to play! No, well, time to die! Cause I'm not nice! No, I'm not nice! I'll show you in the face till I make you die! What?
We rhyme die with die. It's bold. It's daring. Honestly, it's a bold choice, and I can respect taking risks.
Watch me shoot my secret cannon! Put bombs in your belongings! They call me the bomb thief! The way I disperse grief! And I don't like to—
Ooh, we got ad-libs. They're bringing in ad-libs? Okay.
I'm not nice. I'll show you in the face till I make you die. Watch me shoot my secret cannon. Put bombs in your belongings. They call me the bomb thief. The way I disperse grief. And I don't like to play by the rules. So in my factory you will be doomed.
Okay. Let's break that down.
Shoot my secret cannon. Put bombs in your belongings. They call me the bomb thief. The way I disperse grief. And I don't like—
That line, I think, wasn't quite delivered as tight as it could have been. It could have used a little quantizing. You can hear that the take is a little bit flubbed.
In your belongings. They call me the bomb thief. The way I disperse grief.
I think 2 or 3 more tries, I think that could have been much more in sync. Still, not awful, just like, I think the vocalist had a better execution in them.
I don't like to play by the rules. So in my factory you will be doomed.
Ooh, those upbeats on the snare, kind of fire. Sick.
My name is Edwin. I made the mimic.
Okay.
It was difficult to put the pieces together.
Okay, so here's the thing. When we have a song that relies too heavily on FNAF lore, or whatever lore this may be, the first half, I was like, without the context, I have no idea what they're talking about. I have no idea what's going on. I don't have the attachment, so I need to know the lore. We have yet to encounter a song that explains the lore in the lyrics. It's not about the lore, it is the lore. So now I know that this is Edwin, and Edwin made the mimic. And if you remember, in the first verse, it looks like third of this song, we met the mimic, and we heard stuff from the mimic, but we don't actually know, like, it's like, well, who's the mimic, or where's the mimic from?
We bring the boom!
Exactly. It brings the boom.
I made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together.
It seems like it would be.
But unfortunately, something went so wrong. Now I can't do anything but sing this stupid song.
Okay, I'm a little bit lost because I think the lore could have been explained a little better. I think we could have had a little more information about how making the mimic led into bees. Maybe they will explain it. I'm not giving it a chance.
So wrong. And now I can't do anything but sing this stupid song. My name is Edwin.
How did that breakdown sync perfectly? That was fire. I mean, there's not much to say about that. All the information that needed to be conveyed was conveyed. I'm now aware it's time to run and hide, and there's no time to fight. I think they could have cut that one in half. I think they got the point across in the first two tellings of that.
My name is David.
Who's David? Okay, we're going to learn about David. All right, I'm still following. Okay.
My name is David.
Got
Dad,
it.
I want some ice cream. David, that is my name. David, I want another. David, where is my ball? David, that is my name. David, I want another. David, where is my ball?
Where is my ball? Honestly, bars. Honestly, fire. He's spitting.
I'm running out on the road. There is a car, and this is going to hit me.
Okay. It's fine. Oh, yeah. Is David the mimic? Is that what they're getting at?
My name is Jackie, and I'm fucking Becky. Yeah, cause with my clown power, I am gonna make you scream louder. It's a clown attack, bitch. The circus is coming to town. So sit your ass down and get ready for a clown attack.
No, not the clown. What have I done? I'm sorry. Time to fight.
It kept going when I thought it was done. It's doing... Oh, God.
I'm sorry. Time to fight. Robot deactivated.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, you got, we got an interesting one here. I think this is a bit harsh. I was trying to ignore a lot of the faults and the flaws. There were tracks that were peaking. I don't know if that was an artistic choice. It's a weird one to make, but there were tracks that were where the mic was blown out, tracked it way too hot, way too loud. Gain could have been adjusted. It could have been that the vocalist didn't have another take like that in them. So it could be like they had to print what they had. There's a lot of reasons that the production issues, because some of these are actually like, they seem like production issues, not even like, oh, this could have been done better or it's a different choice. There were some that just genuinely sounded like, oh, I don't know if they like really meant to like make it sound like that. It's tough. It's tough. And there were a couple takes that, regardless of on the engineering side, the take was just like super out of sync. It just could have been locked in a little harder. So because of that, I think I have to give this it's knocking off so many points, but I think we give this a 12 out of 10. Cinema.